Kelsey with Blue Minerals. I'm so excited to be here today to tell you a little bit about our new product line called Blue Minerals Antiquing Powder, and to show you a little bit about it and what it can do. Basically, it's a non-toxic, all-natural, highly pigmented fine powder that can be used to create beautiful faux finishes on your painted pieces, including the authentic, aged, vintage look that we all really love to create. The reason we came up with this product is we wanted to create something that was super easy to use and was really versatile. Also, we wanted to give you a little bit more options in colors and how you can use the product to create the look that you want, so you have a lot of versatility with the product. So if you're used to using dark wax to create an authentic or an aged look, then you're just gonna love this product. I love it. Basically, it's just really easy compared to dark wax, and it's not as overwhelming or scary, I guess, as dark wax can be. There's multiple ways you can apply the powder. We're actually going to do a demonstration on 2 of those ways later this week, so definitely check back for those videos. One is going to be on how you can use wax to apply the powder, and the other is going to be how you can use mineral spirits to do so. Basically, with these, you can control the depth, so you can really make the color stand out or fade in as much as you want to, which really gives you a lot of versatility in the finished look, and a lot of control, I guess, which is awesome. One of my favorite parts, or actually my favorite thing about Blue Minerals Antiquing Powder, is that you have 9 gorgeous color options to choose from, and all these colors were handpicked for painted furniture, and they can also be mixed to create a custom color if just one of the 9 colors just isn't what you want and you want something kind of in between. You can mix those, and it just gives you so much flexibility to create custom looks. So today I want to show you the 9 color options, give you a little bit of a description of each, so that you can kind of have all the information possible to help you decide which color is going to be the best for your project. Keep in mind though that all computer screens show colors differently, so it might look a little different in real life. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to try to give you the best description possible so that you have as much information as possible to make sure you really understand what the color looks like and how it works, and how easy or hard or it is to apply, and just kind of everything you need to know about every color. So first color we're going to start with, we're going to go from lightest to darkest. So the first color is going to be White Cashmere, which is the white in our line. Basically, it's a soft, pure white, meaning that it's a softer color, but it's still a pure white as opposed to like an off-white. This color is great for liming effects. It's great for a wash, and you can also just use it like I did here to make this darker gray color kind of pop in all of the details. One of the reasons we named it White Cashmere is because it has a really soft appearance. It's kind of hard to explain, but you'll understand when you see it in real life. It just does a really good job of kind of blurring the lines instead of having a really harsh effect. It just looks really soft and natural, I guess. So that's kind of the reason that we named it White Cashmere, and part of the reason I love this color so much. So the next color I want to show you is actually called French Cobblestone. This one is going to be one of the colors we're doing a demonstration on later this week. It's a soft gray color with warm undertones. It has a really beautiful subtle effect. I love the way it looks on both whites and dark pieces. It can get a little lost in medium colors, so I would definitely stick to either really light or really dark colors with this. It was created to kind of mimic the effect of actual dust that has been sitting on a piece of furniture for a long time. So this one is gorgeous. The next color I want to show you is really similar to French Cobblestone. It's called Caramel Latte. Basically, Caramel Latte is the muted light brown version of French Cobblestone instead of gray. When you pair this with white paint, it really reminds me of like traditional country decor. I think it's just gorgeous, and it does a really good job of kind of just warming up any color. But the actual coloring is very, very similar to an actual caramel latte. So that should give you a little bit of an idea of how this looks. But the effect is really subtle on those two. The next one is called Early American. Early American is basically a darker, more intense version of caramel latte. It's the same medium brown, or it's a medium brown color, but it's got the same muted warm undertones as caramel latte. And basically this color was inspired by early American furniture, so if you're familiar with that kind of look, then you'll get a pretty good idea of what this color looks like. The next one I want to show you is called Warm Nutmeg, which is the other medium brown color in our line. This one has a little bit of a reddish orange undertone to it compared to early American. It's a lot more vibrant, it has a lot more punch to it. It really looks really cool on like medium toned furniture, like a medium brown, or I'm sorry, a medium blue or something like that. And it just has a really warm effect. The next one is Roasted Chestnut. Roasted Chestnut is basically the darkest version of that caramel latte early American line. It has the same muted warm undertones to it, but it's a little bit darker and a little bit more vibrant than the other two. If you're familiar with Fitty's Wax, this color is really similar to Rigger Brown. This color is somewhat difficult to work with compared to the other colors. I definitely wouldn't recommend it if you're a beginner and you're working on a really light colored piece. I'd probably pick a different color to start off with. It's really good for dark colors, and it actually looks really beautiful on white colors, but it can be a little bit overwhelming at first because it's so highly pigmented and it can seem extremely dark when you first put it on. Whereas we have other colors that are a lot easier to work with. So that one is Roasted Chestnut. The next one, moving away from the browns for a second, is called Wrought Iron. This one is, I have a soft spot for this color. I love this color. It is the perfect color for the beginner because it's super easy to work with, but it's still pretty dark, so it gives you a lot of pop on light colored furniture pieces. But compared to Roasted Chestnut, it's super easy to work with. So if you're a beginner and you are a little bit nervous about this, I would definitely go with either one of the lighter colors, or if you want a lot of pop but you're scared, I would definitely go with Wrought Iron. I think it's perfect for that. It's a darker gray, kind of like a charcoal gray, not quite black, and it has soft, subtle, warm undertones, and it creates kind of a subtle toned effect on the entire piece. It's actually on half of this piece behind me, and we're doing a demonstration on this piece later this week on how to use this color with this piece. And to show you kind of how easy this color is to work with. Basically, it gives a little bit of a softer effect than our Vintage Typewriter, which is the black in our line, and I'm going to go over that in just a second. But yeah, this is a beautiful color. The next one I want to go over, before we go over Vintage Typewriter, is Vanilla Bean. This is the darkest brown in our line. It has a warm kind of, I wouldn't really even say warm, it's kind of just a reddish undertone to it. It's really vibrant, really dramatic, and it looks really pretty with medium or dark colors. It's a little bit much for me for white colors, like it's just a little bit too vibrant, but if you really want a very dramatic effect, you will love this color. But it's kind of a cooler toned piece with a little bit of red in it. So the very last color that I want to go over with you is Vintage Typewriter. Basically, this is the black in our line. It is really vibrant, really dark, really dramatic, but it's similar to Vanilla Bean, but it basically doesn't have any of the brown undertones to it. So if you want something that doesn't have any of that red or brownish color to it, and you want really vibrant, this is the color I would go with. I love this color on dark pieces, because if you have a dark piece and you put something like one of the medium tones like Roasted Chestnut or Warm Nutmeg on it, it doesn't pop. The cracks don't pop enough. And so these two colors, Vanilla Bean and Vintage Typewriter, were really designed with those in mind, to let you have a lot of pop on dark painted pieces. So this color is great. You can also mix this with one of the warmer browns to give it a little bit of a softer look and a little bit of a warmer undertone, but still have a lot of that vibrancy that you might be missing if you were to use like wrought iron. So, okay, so those are all the colors in the line. I'm so excited to experiment with all these colors and pairing them with different paint colors. It's just really fun and really creative, and I love it, and I hope you're excited too. Remember to check for those demonstration videos that are going to be coming out this week, so you can kind of get a better idea of how the powder works and how you can apply it. Also, the product is being released on March 14th, which is this Friday. But you can actually pre-order now on our website at www.bluemineralschocpaint.com. There'll be a link down below if you want to check it out. Also, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our video and our channel. And I hope that you guys are as excited as I am. So thanks for watching.